Thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your September monthly tarot card reading. Wow, well, this month pretty much kick-starts with a full moon in Pisces on the 2nd, which can really see us honing our psychic abilities and intuition. Full moons are also about releasing and letting go, so we may want to start this month by thinking about the things that we are ready to pass on in our lives. You know, what do we want to transform from? But then we move on to a new moon on the 17th, which is in Virgo. Now, new moons are about manifestation, what we want to bring in, so the reverse of the start of the month, and it's in Virgo. So I feel the more precise we can be about our manifestations, the better. But for a more in-depth astrological view, you can look at Patrick's September monthlies, or in fact reach out to him or myself for a one-to-one for your specific situation. Just want to thank everyone as well that watches our daily overview show, and if you don't know about it, I'd love to tell you about it. It's where Patrick and I delve into the astrological and spiritual energies of that day. So enjoying providing that content for you. It's wonderful to read your comments, and it means the world to me to be able to do that with you every single day. And if you would like to check out your free 3-card tarot spread, you can do so by clicking on the link beneath this video. It's not as intimate as a one-to-one session, but it will tell you about your past, present and future situation, and to have that for free, I think could be pretty cool to check out. So without further ado, let's delve into what your specific zodiac sign tarot card influence has for you this month. Hello Cancer, and thank you for joining me for your September monthly tarot card reading. Let's see what is on the cards for your present situation. So the first card that comes up here is Temperance. Sometimes people see this as a boring card because often it can refer to balance, you know, and I feel for a lot of us when we hear the word balance, we're like, oh, great. But actually Temperance is so much more than that. It's so spiritual. This is a card of alchemy. You know, this idea of turning water into wine or turning base metals into gold. It's having those things at your fingertips where you can make something out of seemingly nothing. And I think Cancer, this could be a lot to do with your home life. Perhaps you're able to do things on a budget that people are like, wow, you know, how did you achieve that? Perhaps you kind of win a prize or get some kind of discount that you weren't expecting. So you're able to make something happen in your life that perhaps wasn't happening before. So that's fantastic. It is very spiritual, this card. So what is blocking this wonderful energy though? The 2 of Pentacles. So finances, Cancer, could make you feel like you're being blocked here. This again is a card of balance. I feel in order to, okay, let's take a house as an example, or home. To live, you know, in that comfort doesn't have to cost a fortune. And I know that sometimes that you might want it just so and just right, but this isn't about that. This is about that home cooking, you know, taking everything that you have out in the fridge and just putting it together. It doesn't have to be planned and structured. Don't worry too much about how you feel it should be. Make the most of the resources that you have at your fingertips. Don't overspend, but at the same time, you know, make your immediate life comfortable. So this could mean some sort of decluttering or packing, moving, something like that. So your foundation card for this month, this is an interesting card to come up. It's the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is about planting seeds. Which might sound a bit counterintuitive because it is actually a harvest full moon on the 2nd. So this isn't harvest, this card, this is planting. So I feel like it's not quite time to harvest all of that hard work. I think you're planting new roots. So for some of you, I do feel, Cancer, this could be a house move. planting yourself in a new place. For some of you, this could be that you want to get green fingered and you want to find out what kind of plants can grow this time of year where you live. That could be so therapeutic to get into that nature. Wildflowers, making a little pond for creatures, just something that's going to reconnect you to the earth. Your past card is the Emperor. This can have a lot of meanings, and for each of you, it's going to be very different. So the Emperor often represents structure, discipline, organization. So I feel like in your past, you've really had to put these things together. For some of you, it could be for legal reasons. For some of you, it could have been for your education or for your work. I'm thinking of like a proposal here, or a thesis, or some kind of evidence that you've had to pull together. There could have been a very stressful time in your life, but you're moving forwards from that. The Emperor can also represent our father, or someone that's a father figure in our lives. So we could be working through some you could be working through some thoughts and feelings about this person, could come up for you this month. But I think generally you're going to feel quite empowered by the hard work that you've put in the past. It could really come back to reward you in some way. Now, the card that spiritually crowns you this month is the counterpart to the Emperor. You've got the Empress. The Empress is more about a mother figure in our lives. So again, your parents, Cancer, could be very much at the forefront of your mind this month. Your upbringing, what you learned from them, what you do differently from them. But the Empress here is also about fertility, about fruitfulness, about abundance, and making your home a happy place to be. I feel this month is going to be so much focused on your home and the people that you love. Gentle. I don't feel like this is a month of having to trailblaze and fight. This is a month of getting centered and creating some kind of calm in your existence. Now, your immediate future is the Three of Pentacles. It come up reversed, actually. So the Three of Pentacles is about working together as a team. So reversed, are you feeling as though people aren't pulling their weight or aren't helping you out? I feel, Cancer, there could be a tendency for you to take the weight of the world on your shoulders. Please ask for some guidance and help if you need it. There's absolutely no shame. We all need help at some point in our lives. And generally, I think I said this I think it was Aries, generally human beings want to help each other out. Generally, that is the way we operate. Yes, there are selfish people that walk the earth, but I do think they're a minority, and I think sometimes the media portrays them as a majority. But actually, if someone's in need, I think generally if people can help, they will help. So please don't feel like you have to do it alone. Just reach out for that help and guidance. So your state of mind this month is a little bit difficult. You've got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is about sleepless nights, insomnia, can be night terrors, nightmares, worry, excessive worry. This is your state of mind. So I just feel, please don't be hard on yourself. There are intense energies going on at the moment. And if you're finding it difficult to sleep, just lie there and just let the thoughts go past. Don't try to block them out. Don't try and force yourself to sleep. Don't, if you need to get up, just get up. Try not to be, I say try not to worry. The worry is there, but it will pass. There is just a lot you're figuring out at the moment. And I think in general, it's about your home life, perhaps your work life, but I feel more your home life balance. It will figure itself out, and you will get through any delays or concerns that you have. Just be patient with yourself is the main message with that card, Cancer. So your outside influence is the King of Swords. You could find that a male figure in your life really does come and help you in some way. I feel this person will be very logical, get to the point. They're not so invested in the emotion. I think that's more in your jurisdiction. So this could be an air sign person. They're just going to help you figure things out. And I feel like you might feel like this person is uncaring because they're so detached in some ways. But actually, their logic is going to prove so valuable this month. So please do listen to any guidance they have. Of course, make your own decisions. But I feel like they could give you some words of wisdom that will really be helpful. Your hopes and fears is strength. I feel that this is very Cancerian card in many ways. This is your inner strength. Like we were saying before about your past, you've had to deal with putting a lot of things together, pooling your resources, really making things stretch at times, making things work for your family. That has given you a tremendous inner strength that I feel is going to see you really well this month. Those lessons that you learned from your past, even if they were 20, 30 years ago for some of you, could come full circle, and you'll realize why you learnt those things this month. You're in a very empowered position. It might not feel like it at the beginning, but I think by the end of it, you'll understand why. And then your outcome card here is the Tower. Now, not the greatest card to see, especially for our outcome. It always makes me laugh because if I was doing this reading for myself, I'd shuffle and shuffle until I got past the Tower. That's just how it goes. But we have to deal with what we're dealt with, literally. So, the Tower, in its worst form, can see our worlds crumble around us. Something could come out, some kind of betrayal that you just are blindsided by, and you think, where did that come from? The thing with the Tower is there is always a trail back. There are always red flags that we've perhaps missed or didn't want to see. And so anything that gets destroyed in your life this month wasn't ever built on a firm footing in the first place. The Big Bang Theory states that the whole universe was created through an explosion. Now, explosions are generally destructive, but a whole system of being grew from that destruction. How incredible is that? So when I see the Tower, I see this Big Bang, I see this collision, I do see this destruction, but destruction isn't always negative. Destruction can mean that your world is turned upside down. Some people even pull this card before they win the lottery because, their world is just so unrecognizable from one day to the next. In other times, this can mean we have a fallout with someone, a breakup, loss of a loved one. It depends on each individual person's situation. But what I can give you with this card, Cancer, is that, again, like we said, if anything is destroyed, it was time for it to be taken and made into something new. So this could tie into your past again. This kind of feeling of destruction. But I feel like by next month, by the time October comes around, you're going to have this brand new foundation to build your life upon, and I just feel that is going to be wonderful. You've just got to get through these niggles, get through these obstacles, just really hold on and fight through it for this next month, because that inner strength is beaming out of you, that power is beaming out of you, and stay strong, stay focused. Through destruction, great things can come. So hold on to that. Please do hold on to that, Cancer. So there you have your tarot card spread for the month of September. Thank you once again for joining me. If you would like to get your free 3-card spread, find that link beneath this video and snaffle yourself a free spread. But until we speak again next month, it's been such an honour sharing this space with you. Good luck for this month and goodbye, Alyssa.